Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. One step at a time. My name is Corey McKinney, and I'm just blown away by you guys and the support that you've given me. Sorry for the delay in making videos. I've been moving, and as some of you know, that can be very stressful and very hectic. My wife is pregnant, and I am just a few months off of ACL reconstruction surgery, so it took a lot longer than I would have liked it to, but I'm back, and I'm reacting to a video today that so many of you have been like, you have got to watch this video. Somebody actually genuinely got mad at me in the comments because I didn't react to this before I reacted to the World Champion video. But without further ado, here is Lionel Messi. I think I just butchered his name. Did I? I think I did. That's okay. Messi, the GOAT official movie. Thank you, Magical Messi, for letting me use this in the video. And let's do it.
I don't care where you're from. If you tell me that you love football and you don't love Lionel Messi, you have a problem.
Ooh.
Who's the best player of all time?
Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi.
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 Messi. Messi.
I'm going to pause it right here. I'm looking at, looks like 25 people. I recognize some of those names, and I'm just going to assume that these are like some of the better players or some of the best players and stuff in the league, or maybe some of the most renowned coaches that are being asked this, because I saw I think I just saw Mbappe get asked that about who's the best player, and they're all saying Messi. So kind of throws my take down the drain, doesn't it? From the first video I released talking about Messi. So man, this is really cool. All right, I'm excited.
Messi.
Wow. Oh, dialing the time back.
Barcelona first team is very strong this year, and I think they can achieve a lot.
He was so young. Did y'all see that peach fuzz on his chin, bro? Wow. Okay, this is crazy.
But it's true, there's lots of games as well, and there'll be some opportunities for players like me to play in the first team this season.
Now Messi. Will he get that first goal for Barcelona? Remember the name, Lionel Messi. At the age of 17, scores his first goal for Barcelona.
He was 17? Bro, what in the world? I'm trying to make that like make sense in my head, because I think the only sport now, I think two sports that we could do that with in America would be baseball and basketball. But even then, at 17, it would be really hard to make that transition into the majors in both of those categories, because I don't know, the body's just not, you think like they're not developed enough, or they're not, ready to be in that kind of environment. Yet here Messi is at 17 years old scoring his first goal. That sent chills up my arms. Gosh, I can't even fathom, like, the guys, all of you who have followed him from his inception into football up until the point to where he's at in Miami right now. Like, I bet you guys have watched something incredible unfold. And I'm really upset that I've missed this, because I very well could have seen the same things. I'm going to watch through history of this guy, but I'm really bummed out that I missed it. But man, 17 years old. I'm sorry, that just took so much out of me to hear that and just think about that and consider how great of a player he's been for this long. Man.
I think Lionel Messi was born to play football.
Everyone knew he was going to be the best player in the world.
Messi has done superbly well. Messi, here's the danger man. Messi's penalty. He scores. No mistake from Argentina's man of the moment. You are one of a global audience tonight.
Oh, that was for the under 20 league. Did I hype that up too much? I don't think so. No. I think he was in a Barcelona jersey when he scored that first goal. Let me back that up. He was. Okay, I'm not tripping. All right. Yeah, he was in that jersey. Okay.
Around 400 million people who are tuned in for this game. Here's a great chance for Messi.
And we're back.
It's 1-1. Ronaldinho stopped by Casillas. Blasted in by Messi.
First hat trick at the age of 19.
Everybody up. Messi has got it. 19 years of age. He gets a hat-trick. He scores for 10-man Barcelona in extra time. You can't write a script
19.
Brilliant skill from Lionel Messi.
Number 19.
Surging forward with real menace here. Brilliant from Messi. Oh, what a goal that is! Have you seen a better goal than that anywhere? I very much doubt it. That was sensational, and there's very few players.
The way he dribbles through people is insane to me.
In the summer of 2008, Messi travelled to Beijing and was a key member of the Argentina team to win Olympic gold, his first major honour. And the gold medal would be the catalyst to more spectacular success.
We had decided that he will be the next coach of the first team of Football Club Barcelona. And at the same time, he said, remember, you know that with me as a coach, you will win everything. And it happened.
Scribe is ready for another page in the Spanish footballing history book. They say this has been the biggest game since the 1940s. Here is Henry. Can he bounce back for Barca? Oh, yes, he can. Lionel Messi takes his time and walks it in. Reacting with defenders. Lionel Messi. It's humiliating for Real Madrid. It's heaven for Barcelona.
I'm gonna pause it right here. Just to see him moving around like this, like. These are some of these guys that he's dribbling by have probably been in the league for a handful of years at this point, and they're in their 20s. And you have this 19-year-old, 17-year-old, young 20-year-old out here just dribbling circles around you. That has to be one of the most frustrating feelings on the planet. My gosh. Dang. They beat the crap out of them.
Three-team, perfect team. Pep Guardiola is creating a monster.
I like those yellow kits. Is that Barcelona as well? I think so. Yeah, it is. Those are cool.
Here's the Argentinian Leo Messi into the penalty area. Messi!
Son grandísimos jugadores. Uno, el que le gusta el fútbol, admira a todos los jugadores de mucha calidad, de jugadores que son diferentes, distintos, que hacen cosas de otra manera y por eso son admirados, ¿no?
Going to be a fantastic game. Look forward for winning the game.
Newly crowned champions of Spain seeking to dethrone the kings of Europe.
Wow, I bet this was a huge moment.
As far as Xavi, in towards Messi. Barcelona's
what a fire goal! Oh my gosh!
Which may have put them beyond the reach of Manchester United.
Ronaldo just had to accept it, you know.
From Lionel Messi.
What makes him a little bit better than Ronaldo? I just think the way he plays the game and the goals he scores, and it just looks, spectacular.
So I'm starting to pick up on this like Ronaldo Messi debate that this began to happen early in their careers of who's better, and it seems to have just carried on from then. I bet for you guys who have been a part of that debate, it's been like probably a really heated thing. I mean, I've seen a few comments or whatever on some of my videos of people like Messi's trash, Ronaldo's the greatest, and I'm like, don't be that guy. Messi's not trash, okay? Nobody's gonna actually think that Ronaldo is either. But to see these two, kind of head to head throughout their entire career, as far as people comparing them, is really cool to see. Take root at such an early age.
Swinger and shot of the goal. Barcelona create history. Never have they won 6 titles in a season. Lionel Messi into the area. Now they have to watch.
Man, Barcelona was turning up, wasn't it?
Magical Messi. It's in.
Magical Messi.
He's the best player in the world.
Is that where he got the YouTube? I bet it is. The Magical Messi. I guess that's what he just became known as. But, man, Barcelona was killing everybody. That is crazy.
Stunning. Just stunning. How much longer can this guy keep improving? Look at this from Messi. Look at this, Rob. He leaves 1. He leaves 2 for them. Takes on
When you can't stop him, so you got to tackle him.
Beats the goalkeeper.
Dang.
Possibly the greatest footballer ever at the absolute peak of his powers. And Messi steps up to the plate just when Barcelona needed him most. This man is just unstoppable. Could this be the hat-trick before half-time?
4 goals versus Arsenal.
Brilliant. An audacious chip from the magical Lionel Messi, the most talented footballer of his generation.
At the moment, he's far.
He slick kicked it right between dude's legs.
At the moment. I learned here that everything starts with the ball and finish with the ball. So sometimes we forget that this is a game 11-11 with one ball. And we try to keep this ball, we try to play with the ball, we try to make everything with the ball.
The wall pass again. Absolutely brilliant. That goal was a work of art. Takes it all from Lionel Messi and then passes it into the goal. There he goes. Messi takes it all from us. Messi keeps going. That is the only way to stop it. Messi.
It's like, okay, watching him dribble between people like this, it's almost like, because he's not looking at these people while he's doing this. He's looking at his feet. He's looking at the ball. He knows where he's at on the pitch. It's almost as if he doesn't care that somebody is right there because he knows where he's going and how he's going to get there, regardless if another grown man is in the way or not. But he's doing it with such magic. I guess that's the appropriate term, because it's like, okay, if you are going to step in my way, this is like his line of thinking. If you are going to step in my way, I'm going to make the decisions for you about where you're going to go, or you're just going to get frustrated and penalize me. This is insane to watch. Like, what the crap was that? He just kicked it up over dude. Hold on. He just kicked it up over dude's head and then scored. Like, what is that? All right, every year your numbers keep going up. Here we go.
Your numbers keep going up. Every year, Leo Messi's numbers keep going up.
Oh, Ronaldo. Okay.
So are you better than him now this season?
At the end of the day, they're going to decide who is the best player in the moment.
Whoa.
Which is, I think, it's me.
Please don't call me arrogant. I think I'm a special one.
I'm going to pause it because I want to make a comment on that, because some people get bent out of shape when players are like, yeah, I feel like I'm the best. Can it be can it be cocky sometimes? I think so. But I will say this. I think that if you are playing at a level to where you can be considered in the talks of the best, then I think that you can make the claim that you are. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with having confidence in yourself as long as you can back it up. And it seems like Ronaldo's that guy that can back it up. So for him to say that he thought he was the best at the time, hey, hats off to him.
It's the special one against the spectacular one, the successful one. Now Messi flicks it in! Oh, wonderful attempt. Drifting.
What a pass.
David Villa. 3-0. Game over.
What a pass.
Messi inside. Villa. Brilliant run by Villa. Can he finish it off? He can! It's 4 to Barcelona!
See the frustration spilling over for the Real Madrid
Dang, they're
players.
beating the crap out of him.
Fully deserving of the straight red. And it's going to end very ugly. There's a punch down there. And it's now getting very, very nasty. To a battle between these two teams. It's great as a football match, but this is what always spoils it when they have a spat.
The Spanish team fighting amongst each other. Puyol, Ramos, Xavi, Piqué.
Even Mourinho getting involved. That's a straight red. A 5-goal humiliation.
5-0. Okay, so the whole time they're fighting, they showed us, you know, all the Barcelona goals, but I'm sitting there thinking, like, they're fighting because the game has now gotten close and, like, they have a reason to fight. You lost 5-0 and you're out there throwing punches and crap. Like, come on, bro. That's a terrible, terrible way to lose. To be humiliated like that in both character and on the pitch, like, come on.
Away from Marcelo. Messi! The Catalan.
I'm watching him grow up right now.
Madrid. Here's Messi. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How good is he? That's
okay, like the talk. I'm pausing again. The talk that of them of who's better, and maybe Messi had better teammates or whatever. But I mean, every time they've met up to this point, we're in 2011 now. It hasn't even been close on the overall. And I know this is probably a very biased video as far as what they're showing me, but
whew. Player in the world, bar none. Pep says, I will bring you to the final of the Champions League, and it was like this.
The little genius who most people think is the greatest player on the planet.
So in 2011 they were saying that.
the greatest team in the history of European football.
Greatest player in the
best forward defence. Messi skips away. Vidic. Messi. Oh, Messi! The overpowered Edwin van der Sar out of very little.
This
Yeah,
team
those
is
yellow
the
kids
best
are
football
clean.
team I've seen for 20, 30 years. I haven't seen anything better than this. It's just magnificent.
Take the ball, pass the ball, take the ball, pass the ball.
Lionel Messi dances with defenders through the legs to create another magical Messi moment. Beautiful, intricate passing between Messi and Pedro, and it's Lionel Messi! It's
I cut the hair, okay.
Oh, Messi finds the gap where there wasn't one. Oh, it comes back on the post.
Ripped in by Messi!
Messi
5 goals.
locked it in, and anything that Messi tries, Messi can do. Now Messi again, and again, and again.
It's almost like the goalie wasn't even playing.
Royal command performance. He never ever disappoints. Here's Messi. It's Champions League
73 goals.
Nobody has ever scored 5 goals in a Champions League match before. Oh, control, brilliant out of his feet. Lionel Messi! What more can you say? Enduring images. One you'll be watching for decades to come. The great Barcelona under the great Pep Guardiola.
The first day that he arrived, the 4 years were phenomenal, and it was great having him here.
Messi, talking of turns, left Marcelo for dead. It's Leo Messi. Oh, it's another hat-trick.
91?
Messi makes space for himself, taking on all comers. Lionel Messi! And now he is the man who scored more goals in the calendar year than anybody else. Not Pele, not Cruyff, not Maradona. Nobody has scored more goals in the calendar year than the great Lionel Messi. Some say he's the greatest, and statistically, he is the greatest now. Touched by Xavi.
His finesse.
Tucking it home! Magisterial! That's what he does. This doesn't get any better world football than this, people! And a chance for a second, and they've scored. Barcelona are 2-0 down. Slipped into Messi, it's clever with Xavi. It's Messi, it's 1-0. Lionel Messi.
Dang, they definitely got their payback.
It's Champions League history. The first time that any team has recovered from a 2-0 first leg deficit.
Messi. Oh. Yeah, solo goal was appropriately timed there. Let me pause. He's saucing these defenders. This goalie came. I don't know why he ran all the way out there like that, because this is embarrassing on this freeze frame here. But I have to make a comment. Where do they keep getting? How do kits work? Because I'm at a loss right now, because I've seen Newcastle's, and I'm a Newcastle fan, and I think our home kit is hideous. But I'm looking at like all these different colors and stuff. Or do they just bring out different ones every year as like an alternate, or are these set in stone? Because like this red and yellow here is really cool, and I don't know like if I'm gonna see Newcastle break out something like this, or is this because they're in a special part of the season? I don't know how it works. I'm completely lost here. So if somebody could explain that for me, that'd be really cool.
Legs of the defender, dribbles forward for himself, around the keeper, and puts it in!
Sensational hit that is! Bell using that pace. Can he finish it? Oh!
Me gustaría intentar ser campeón del mundo.
Back in 1986, Diego Maradona led his team to World Cup glory. Is this the time for Lionel Messi to do?
Wait, so in 2014. Luke just reacted to this.
Messi.
Or let me pause. He did like a whole documentary. I'm trying to think. Argentina loses this. So 2014, like the 2013-2014 was already like kind of a pressured year coming in. This is cool because I feel like I'm piecing together why this matters so much in the grand scheme of that 2014 World Cup. Man, this is cool.
Messi kept going. It's Lionel Messi! He scored! The goal the world wanted! At last, an explosion of the exceptional!
Messi shot!
That kick he just did, that free kick, I feel like, or the penalty kick, whatever it was. I'm still learning, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get the names right. It's very. It resembles the one that he just kicked in Miami as well, to win that first game.
This is what I love. One-on-one, fine, change the direction, see you later.
Messi with the run. Can Messi finally win it? Di Maria, it's in! They won it!
Still full of running, and he's Götze! It's Mario Götze! It's Super Mario! He might just
play in Germany.
for Germany!
Dang.
Are you the best footballer in the world right now? I think so, yes. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I knew that I was not coming off a great year. I didn't play my best football.
Man.
And I challenged myself to change that.
14 was a hard year.
Trying to get back to being what I was.
That's tough, man. To lose the Ballon d'Or to somebody who you're being compared to nonstop, and then to also lose in the World Cup like that, and to have a year where things just kind of didn't go your way. Man. Oh, this says the start of MSN, the greatest attacking trio ever. Let's keep going. This is going to be cool.
Look at that for a picture. Messi, Suarez, Neymar. Is there a more potent striking trio?
Yeah, you can tell that lit a fire under him.
Neymar's on his own. He's got a clear run to goal. It's Neymar, Messi, Suarez, Neymar spells danger, spells goal.
This front three is such a dynamic three. They really have. They've got pace, they've got goals. They're working well as a unit.
Freestyling exhibition football from Barcelona. And dare I say, they are back to their very, very, very best.
Well, there's three of them, Ronnie. Still going. Look at this, Kevin. It's a brilliant run from Messi. Did he go all the way?
Wow.
The amazing Messi has just scored one of the best goals you're ever going to see in a cup final. I don't think we've ever seen or ever will see anything like Lionel Messi again.
No tener el estado que está ahora en estos últimos 4 o 5 meses, no se le para. No hay sistema defensivo. No hay entrenador.
There's neither a defense nor a good coach to stop him. He is too good. And that dude's speaking like he's speaking out like I don't even know what to do with him. I mean, that's a big statement, man.
I would say defending Messi one-on-one is not possible.
Dang.
Here he is again. That's astonishing. Absolutely world class.
Lionel Messi on the charge. Messi! Saved by Buffon. It's in. It's Luis Suarez.
Quería la 3.
Yeah, he.
Acá está la 3. Vica el Barça y Vica Cataluña.
Oh! It lays it on. And it's a hat-trick for Suarez.
Sauced. So 2015, that was the comeback year. Man, I'm sorry, I got blown away by that goal right there. That was crazy. But anyway, yeah, 2015 was the year for them. What a way to bounce back too, man.
Suarez for Neymar. Suarez, wonderful move. It's just absolutely glorious. How do you defend against that?
You can't, Kevin. That's the answer.
5 titles.
Messi, they're teasing Espanyol here. This is outrageous from Lionel Messi. Outrageous from Messi.
He picks it up his own halfway line, beats 1-2 players. He's got Galvez. He goes, what a body swerve that is. Then inside right foot, great finish. That is just world class from the best player in the world for me.
Lionel Messi! Oh my goodness! Lionel
Man.
Messi does it again. He's superhuman. Another chapter in the incredible story of this little man. He's the best there is. He's the best that ever has been. Possibly the best that ever will be.
It's Di Maria. And it's
That was worth getting a yellow card over.
If a rival is capable of scoring 4 goals against us, then we're capable of scoring 6 against them.
It's Messi for Barcelona. 3-0. Neymar. Chips in forward into the Ronaldo. It's done it. Can you believe it?
Dang. Everybody in the studio is going crazy, but he literally said, then we're capable of scoring 6 on them, and then here we are.
The greatest Champions League
Yo.
Brilliant from Messi. Fabulous play from Lionel.
Here's Messi, scores again. The night in which he scores past Gigi Buffon for the first time in his career.
And a man who might just be the greatest footballer of all time has never scored against Chelsea in 8 matches. Iniesta tees up Messi! And just like that, Barcelona are level to exchange it with Dembele, and he scores Messi from a ridiculous angle. Here's Messi, glides away from Aspilicueta. Oh, he's gone through the legs again.
Messi draws the 2 defenders, gets over the challenge, and Lionel Messi! Offlet to Messi, brilliant Barcelona goal!
Barca Cup champs, league champions yet again.
They are once more the kings of Spain.
5 Ballon d'Or. Like he's winning the double every other year.
World Cup, which would you choose?
No, obviamente que el mundial.
Messi no le debe el mundial a Argentina. El fútbol le debe el mundial a Messi.
Whoa. Wow. Messi doesn't owe Argentina a World Cup, but what did he say? Let me back that up. Hold on. But football owes a World Cup to Messi. That's a cool quote. I like that.
Argentina are on the cusp of not making the World Cup finals. The World Cup in Russia, the last in the peak years of Messi.
This time, Messi's got a chance to Higuain. What a waste. Messi's free kick. That's his night. Back post. Oh, and he misses. And Higuain might be in here. Gonzalo Higuain. Lionel Messi. Oh, he's missed. It's the end of the dream for Leo Messi.
Esa estaba para mí la selección ya se terminó.
So many big losses in a row.
You can't be the greatest if you don't win these tournaments.
Demostró que es too many frustrations already.
No way, dude.
Stop his quest for the missing trophy.
Messi, if you played in heaven, I would die just to see you.
This is the place where heroes become legends and where moments become history. And they're on the attack in the early stages. It's an extraordinary start.
You know, the greatest players produce their greatest performances when they're needed.
And Messi. Maria in support again, and Messi's there. Oh, Messi might be through again. It's Messi. This is what the great players do.
Wow.
Messi to accelerate, to look for the hat-trick.
Dang.
He is unbelievable. Lionel Messi saves Argentina.
When he was needed, he was called for by his country and he delivered.
The truth is that if
And they were burning his jerseys.
people will look back and they'll point the finger mainly at Lionel Messi.
He's got huge pressure. I think you can see the tension on his face. It's pressure from a nation, the expectations on his shoulders as the greatest player.
As long Messi's playing in, always is hope, believe me.
Forward by Banega. Messi collects. Messi scores. His World Cup moment to shine has arrived. Messi. Messi's got it in. Deflected in.
Messi again. And Argentina have another one.
Pavard hits it. Mbappe. Gets it through.
Okay, here's Mbappe.
He's done it again.
Listen, we expect miracles from him because
Man.
he's that good. But over so many games, surely somebody else has to step forward and just take a little pressure off him.
I look at it like this. Sustained greatness beats greatness over a short period of time. It has to.
To go and judge the entirety of somebody's career over 2 months, to me, just makes no sense whatsoever.
And I get what he's saying to judge somebody's entire career off of over 2 months. Yeah, that's, you know, when you boil it down to that is very hard on somebody. But I don't know, man. The World Cup means a lot to the football world, and I can see why until he won it, the debate was up in the air about whether or not he was the GOAT. I can see it.
Non, le centre de Rakitic. Messi. World class from Lionel! Look at his face. I think there's tears in your eyes, Raymond. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Messi in with a challenge on Young, and he comes away with it, and he gets away. He shoots! Oh, he's done it!
Dang.
Messi hits one. Oh, what a goal! That is sensational. Absolutely outstanding.
He is the god of the game.
Best player we've ever seen. They tell me
instant, all men are equal in God's eyes. This player makes you seriously think
all of
about
the awards.
those words.
Without doubt, he's number one.
And now you can add the World Cup to it as well.
And certainly the best in history for everything he's achieved, for all of the records he keeps breaking.
That was a good video. You know, and I'm starting to see why it's called the beautiful game, because some of those goals, man, are one of the commentators was like, I think you have tears in your eyes. He's like, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before in my life. And I'm sitting there going like, man, I don't think I've seen anything like that in any sport as well. I had chills just thinking about like how young he was when he started being that great, or showing the flashes of greatness, and then how long and how sustained this has been throughout his entire career. You know, I made a statement, I think in my first video about Messi, where I said if he comes to the MLS and he doesn't do well for whatever reason, you know, if he just decides to chill, that could hurt his legacy. But I see now why that was such an ignorant statement, because I'm looking at, like I said, the sustained greatness and how good he's been for so long, and then to finally top it all off with a World Cup win at the point in his career in which he did. Man, it's hard not to call him the greatest. He certainly is the greatest football player there ever was and ever will be, probably. I mean, to get all of these accolades and awards, and over the span of time in which he did it, it's hard to say there'll ever be another one like him. It's also hard to not put him in the top category of greatest athlete. Struggling with it. I'm struggling with it. I'm going to struggle well with it, though. I'm going to keep watching him, keep researching him and his career, as I compare him alongside some of the athletes that I've called the greatest my entire life. You know, football is still new to me, but I'm now getting it. I'm now understanding why Messi is held as this just unbelievable, magical person that is a gift from God to the game of football. Because you watch him play, and gosh, it's hardly describable what he does on the field, and so, or on the pitch. And so I'm excited to be discovering him now. Hate that I missed him my entire life. Glad that he's here in the States now, and I might actually be able to go see him in person one day. Play, and that, I guess that's what I have to look forward to now. Hate that I missed out on such an incredible career, but glad that I get to go back on it and watch stuff like this. So thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I hope that you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch concerning Messi, and give me some Ronaldo videos, because I'm starting to see like how this whole rivalry plays out over the span of their careers. And so it's time to start showing Ronaldo some love as well, and kind of getting a full scope on the rivalry there. So but anyway, until the next video, I'll see you guys then.